Hey everybody, Spider-Kel back once again for another DC chess collection review, and this time number 6 in the line, Two-Face. Another one of the characters that I'm a really big fan of. A lot of different variations that I've seen. I just love the split personality side of it, of his character, and how he's constantly having to flick the coin in order to make a decision. A really cool character, so I was very much looking forward to this. So we move on to the center pages, and as I move to the center pages on a lot more of these, I begin to realize a huge flaw in what I originally planned to do, which was to have a look at the center pages and talk a little bit about the novel, because as has been the case in the past few reviews, and will probably be the case in a number of reviews to come, I haven't read this one, so I can't really talk about it. All I can say is I fancy reading this. Yeah, I kind of made that decision to talk about it when it was The Killing Joke, because I love that comic, and then realised I haven't read any of the others, so expect a lot of reviews to be me saying haven't read this, but I do fancy reading this some point soon. Yeah, all good plans and all of that. So let's move swiftly on and move on to the figure. And here we are with the Two-Face figure. Now, as I said at the beginning of the review, Two-Face is one of those characters that I love. He's a fantastic villain for Batman. So this is one that I was looking forward to, and it's one that didn't disappoint. There's two things about it I'm not too keen on, but overall I do really like this figure. It's a really good sculpt for Two-Face, and so we just zoom in here. There we go. A wonderful sculpt for the face. They've done a really good job at showing his evil side and his good side. And that's one thing I love about Two-Face, especially when figures and figurines and things like that are concerned. You turn him this way, it's the good Harvey. You turn him that way, it's the bad Harvey. I don't know why, I just love that about him. As you can see here, wonderful. I'll go into his evil side first. The purple mixed with the black to show off the scarring. Very good paint job here. His eyes staring straight at his coin, because if he doesn't have his coin, it's not Two-Face. Wonderful scarring around the mouth as well, and the hair, which is like the silver with bits of black in there. Beautiful paintwork in there. And then leading round to the back and onto Harvey's side. And a really good sculpt for Harvey there as well. And as you can see on this side, he's looking at his guns. It's almost on this side, he's looking at the gun thinking, should I shoot him? His evil side saying, well, flick the coin and find out. But I want to shoot him. No, flick the coin. We have to flick the coin. But I want to shoot him. Which is great. When you look at it like that, and you look at it like that, that's great. Look at him straight on. Oh. His eyes are a little bit out of it. Yeah, and that's one of the things I don't like. I like how you can do it like this and like this, but when you look at it straight on, it just looks daft. It just looks weird. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these figures, as we've said before, have the problem with the eyes. So there we go. But overall, the sculpt for the face is fantastic. I mean, they had, let's be honest, they had to get the face right for this, because that's what makes the character. If their face isn't right and he doesn't have the coin, it's not Two-Face. So they've done a really good job. All in all as well with the suit, very good. Kind of intrigued at the fact that they've chosen this purple on green, which is very Joker-esque. That's kind of interesting how they've chosen to go with that colour. And then the trousers, they just remind me of penguins. These are kind of like the colour that they used and the design that they used for penguins' trousers. So that's kind of weird, but I do like it, and I love how they've got the red and the black, the tie split in two, so that it shows off his different sides. And then they have this gold on here, which in the comic, not the comic, the design here, as you can see, it was going to be a kind of like a beige cream with the purple, and because they use the metallic paint for these things, it comes out as gold. Which is the second thing I don't like. It's just a personal preference. It's just something that I looked at and thought, well, I don't think I'd have gone with that. It's just this gold. With Two-Face, he doesn't have a specific designated costume like Joker does, like the Penguin does, like Batman does, like Robin does. You know, a distinct design as a costume. Two-Face basically always has two suits that are joined together to show off his different sides, but those could be anything. I've seen lots of different versions of Two-Face's suit, and I just find it intriguing why they've picked these colours and this design sort of thing. It's not what I would have picked. I think that's basically it. I mean, and I suppose you could say that with everyone, you know. Some people might really like this better than other ones that he's worn. Just for me, it's not what I would have picked. I don't like this gold. This purple with a pinstripe is too close to Joker, too close to Penguin. It's just not what I would have gone with. But other than that, it is extremely good. A very, very good figure. One that I really like. Just intriguing, isn't it, why they picked those colours. So, but overall, I love this figure. It represents Two-Face fantastically, and despite the little problem with the eyes and my little gripe with the suits, I think it's brilliant. And the fact that he's holding onto his coin sells it for me. It's brilliant. So that's me. Hope you enjoyed the review. Take care, and I will see you next time for the next one.